Hi guys, it's Shayla again from Freckle Finance, and today is my 18 and 19 week bump date. If you're new to this channel, make sure you click that subscribe button below. I upload videos on personal finance, financial independence, and lifestyle videos related to moving from Canada to the US, and pregnancy videos like this one. So today, officially, while I'm filming this video, is my halfway point. So I've seen on some threads that I've browsed for pregnancy, people who are due around the same time as me, that it's Bon Jovi Day, because you know, whoa, halfway there. So yes, I am halfway through my pregnancy today and I'm so excited. So there hasn't been anything too crazy that has happened in the past 2 weeks since I updated you last. I'm not really having any real strong pregnancy symptoms, so to speak. I have started having a little more trouble sleeping with some weird dreams. I had this dream actually a few nights ago where all my dreams seem to be very I'm very angry in my dreams. I don't understand why, but basically I was at Wendy's and they wouldn't give me the proper food, and then finally when they got the order correctly, they told me they didn't have it and they refused to give me a refund, and I'm like screaming at them that I want my refund because I'm pregnant and I'm hungry and I want my way in my dream, right? And then I woke up and I was like, whew, I can go get some food. Aside from that crazy dream and a few other crazy dreams that I've had, I also think that I've developed lactose intolerance. Now I'm not sure if this is just during pregnancy or whatnot, but every time that I have milk or ice cream or yogurt, I have like the same reaction afterwards, and I'm not sure how intolerance, I think that it can display differently in other people. I might be getting heartburn, I get a little bit of a stomach ache sometimes. Cheese, luckily, is not an issue. But yeah, so I think that I have to cut out a lot of, and I've barely been eating it in the first place, but you know, ice cream's kind of tasty, but it's not very good to eat, especially when you're pregnant. So I haven't been eating too much of it, so I'm going to avoid it further because yeah, it's causing me problems. And for weight gain, I'm not sure if I've discussed this in every video, but I'm currently at just under 8.5 pounds gained at 20 weeks. Now, I think that's right on the low end of what I'm supposed to gain, so I'm not concerned. However, if it doesn't, you know, continue to gain at that level, I'll obviously have to pick up the pace on my eating. But right now, my doctor didn't say anything. There seems to be no issue with it. But yeah, I do feel it's a little on the low end, but I'm aiming to just gain 25 out of the 35 pounds between that range that I can gain. So hopefully, but it seems like kind of a task to go gaining like a lot. It's a lot steadier of a weight gain, but my doctor said that that happens naturally anyways later on in the pregnancy. So we'll see. This is my first time. I get a little nervous about really random things. Sorry if you can hear the buzzing in the background. That's my fridge. I have no idea. I think it's maybe because it's an older fridge that it does that. But on to some kind of more emotional aspects of stuff. I've started getting a lot more sad lately. Like I'm not sitting here being sad, but I'm just like getting to a point where I feel like crying a lot easier about sad things. And that's kind of been a slow progression to it getting easier. So the other day I watched this sad thing and I had a good cry afterwards. I don't think that that's abnormal. I'm not too worried about it. And in a totally different sense of like emotional stuff, it was starting to worry me, even though I knew there wasn't nothing wrong, that I wasn't really getting my baby bump yet. Most people seem to have it a lot quicker than this. I understand a lot of it has to do with your body type, and that's probably just what it is. And most people are telling me that I'm really lucky. But I do know that it's also common for people who take a long time to show or don't have a very big bump to be concerned. But to jump right into that, I've had my anatomy scan now, and everything is great. So I had my anatomy scan a week ago, which was at 19 weeks, and the baby was about 10 ounces, and they saw absolutely no issues, and baby was measuring correctly. So basically, once I had my anatomy scan, I was so much more relieved because I'm still not really feeling the baby yet, which also, you know, it's just harder because a lot of people feel at this point, and I know some people don't, but it's harder to like know what's going on. But yeah, the anatomy scan went great and baby's right on target. So my whole not bump showing and not like gaining a higher level of weight has not actually turned out to be an issue. There actually was one part of my anatomy scan that they did kind of go further in depth to review because they were a little bit concerned about it, and that was the length of my cervix. Now, she basically was implying that I have like a perfect cervix, but for some reason she also thinks there might be something wrong with it. And I'm just like, I don't really understand that, but okay. So basically, instead of the transabdominal, they also did a transvaginal, and it turns out everything was good. And now the risk for that apparently is early term labor. And I've had something else that I had an infection that I had to get rid of in a safe way while pregnant. That also causes early term labor potentially. So here's to hoping that everything else continues to be great and that I don't have an early term labor. As well, this baby here was a bit stubborn, but also extremely active. So my appointment, I think generally the anatomy scan appointments are 45 minutes and ours was an hour and a half. They had a lot of trouble getting the heart pictures, which was so cool though. Just seeing like the valves of the heart moving. It's so cool that the baby's skin is still see-through so you can see all that stuff. So they had me go to the washroom at one point because apparently my bladder kept filling up even though I didn't actually drink excessive amounts of water. Like I just drank what I normally do in the morning as I was advised to. So yeah, I'm doing that. And they told me to like jump up around and dance a bit, and I come back, baby's still in the same position. So I should say the baby was like moving its hands and feet all around. But then it got like comfortable in this position that they had a hard time getting photos of, especially of the heart and the head. They moved on, then they inverted me so that my head was like lower than my body, hoping that that would help the baby move, and it didn't. But they have this little TV screen that we are able to watch the ultrasound on, which was broken the whole time, and someone came in to look at it. And so there was like a distraction for like maybe 3 minutes, and something my husband said made me laugh, and they came back and the baby moved. So apparently the cure to this is to just start laughing and the baby will be like, woohoo, fun times, and move around. Now on to the part you're probably really waiting for. Am I having a boy or am I having a girl? So I actually asked on my private Facebook what everyone thought. And I would say about 75% of people thought that I was having a boy. They would ask for the questions. They wanted bump pictures, which then caused the whole thing about how I'm not showing. So yeah, they would ask for bump pictures and then they'd say I wasn't showing. They asked, you know, how many boys there are in my husband's family compared to girls. And like literally every time somebody asked me a question, they would conclude that I was having a boy. And everyone who has seen me in person recently pretty much said boy. And everyone who also is very close to me, except my one best friend, basically said boy. And we are having a boy! This is the clothes that I bought to post the picture to announce on Facebook. And look, it's so cute. This one's not really focusing, but oh, there we go. Some cute stuff. I should say that I also didn't spend very much money on these clothing items. Carter's had a great sale. So this is directly from Carter's. This is like $5, and this is Walmart. Everything else has been thrifted. So because I don't want to be bombarding all the people who don't really care as much about my pregnancy, I am just going to go over what I've bought because I have been dying to buy stuff, waiting to find out whether it's a boy or a girl. So a lot of these clothes are from Once Upon a Child, which is both a Canadian and an American store, and I really like it. So my husband actually really apparently loves foxes, and it actually says Daddy's little buddy on it. So this was like the perfect, I guess this is a sleeper. And the clothes that I just showed you and one other thing are all newborn, and everything else is not newborn because I don't know how much newborn stuff everyone is going to be buying for me. And I don't want to have too much, but I'm not going to wash the Walmart and Carter stuff until we're clear that the baby needs to wear those newborn sizes and not be returned, because they can be returned. Here's like a cute little elephant. I apparently like elephants. because I picked out a lot of elephant related stuff. I thought this was so sweet. The sale that was on, it's pretty much every time I've gone into the store to like check out prices and stuff at Once Upon a Child, it's always been the same. 10 onesies for $10. For maybe other people have cheaper than that, but this is a very expensive area to live in. This is Daddy's All-Star. This is I Love Mommy. And some of these I think will work in the future if we ever do have another child and have a girl. Sailboat. So I didn't want to have too much like really boy stuff. Even so, I wore my brother's hand-me-downs. I had like, one of my favorite things was a Batman pair of sweatpants and sweatshirt that I loved, so not really concerned about my future child wearing like boy clothes. And then I just got 3 white onesies from Savers for $3, and those are also not newborn. They didn't have any newborn, but I've always heard onesies are good. I got some books from Savers. I just went for the board books right now because that's the age they're going to be at. And these were also $1 each. And then some of the grandparents bought some more stuff. This is my in-laws. They got, and I was going to buy one of these, so this actually really does save us money. I wasn't necessarily going to buy this one. I hadn't looked into it, but this is a baby book. And you can put their footprint there or their handprint, probably footprint because you don't want them like eating the stuff afterwards. And it's got lots of really cool prompts in it for like what the cost of things are at the time of their birth. And I think that's so cool because I have a baby book and mine doesn't have all that information in it, but I think some of the information it has in it is cool. And then my father-in-law drives a 2016 Chevrolet Volt, and so I guess he wanted his first grandson to also have the same car as him, so we thought that was super sweet. So I guess it's time to show you my baby bump. I do have a bit of an actual, what I would consider to be pregnancy bump now, and also I think the dress that I'm currently wearing accentuates it a bit, so there is a bit more baby bump to show. So if I just tuck this dress back, it shows it, you'll see. So that's my 20-week baby bump. I don't know if it's because I have a really big rib cage and hips that it hides it so well. I just also wanted to add as part of my pregnancy video that I am flying tomorrow to New York for kind of a baby moon. I am going to do some stuff on traveling cheaply. I will put it out there right now that my husband is going there for work, so we do not have to pay for his flight or the hotels, but I want to bring you guys along with me to my trip to New York, so excited. So I think this baby boy deserves a big thumbs up for making it halfway, halfway until we get to meet our baby boy. And remember, no matter what your financial situation is, have a great day. Bye.